For the sign of Aries, what is the overall energy for the sign of Aries? Just remember the top cards, they're paired with the bottom cards. The deck that I'm using for this reading, the decks that I'm using, I'll have them listed in the description box below. I've already pre-shuffled. I'll be using 2 oracle cards. They're the 2 cards to the very far left side of the screen. Those will be for your oracle advice. Then we'll go through the past, present, challenge, and outcome. So, Aries, for your oracle advice, we have attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. And that oracle card is paired with support. And on the flip side of support, it says, expect help. A divine power more magnificent than anything else exists on the planet is ready to support our every needs. So for your advice, they're basically saying that, well, we all know people who attack us, try to impose pain and fear, just harsh judgment, make harsh judgments against us. We all know people that do that. Some are people that we know, some are people that we don't even know. They just, you can tell by the way they look at you when they see you on the street, by the way they talk to you, you know. Some people want to cause separation between you and your person, and you've never done anything to them. Okay, those are all calls for help. They're attacking. They're in pain. They impose fear. They criticize a lot. All of those. There are calls for help. They are merely calls for help. That's what this card is about. You can be that way. Maybe you're doing people like that. All right. So if this is you or someone that's doing this to you, you need support. You need help. Or this person that these people that do this to other people, they need help. A lot of times they call these people trolls when they're online, when they're attacking people. You know, most people know what trolls are. We've all experienced them. They just want to hurt other people. All right, so then, like I said, there's a support card. And expect help. I'm going to read it again. It says on the flip side, it says, expect help. A divine power more magnificent than anything else exists on the planet is ready to support our every needs. So if this is you attacking other people, you can get help. You know, just ask the divine power. Ask the divine power for help, because the divine power is there to support you. It's there to support you and to help you with any call for help that you need, if this is you doing this to other people. So that's what the oracle advice is. All right, and let's get to what you really came here for, and that's the full reading, the complete reading. So we'll move on down to the past. The recent past, we have the Hangman, and it's paired with the Knight of Pentacles. Now when you get the Hangman in a reading, it shows that well, since we're talking about the recent past, you were probably at a crossroads, one with only 2 options, in or out, up or down, yes or no. You probably found yourself wanting to do something in the recent past. Now you probably also had no idea of what it is or how to do it. You were probably confused. So if that did happen, that would have been a clear sign that you needed to stop, relax, and look at ways that You might need to let go of attempts to control life, situations, people, and things. It's possible that there was an outdated attitude or a wish that you needed to let go of, because any sacrifice that you made at that time, it would have opened up your life to something even more positive than what you let go of. All in all, this should have been or would have been a thoughtful, reflective time, particularly if you were willing to look at it. If you were willing to look at if or how it might have served your best interests by being willing to change. So when you get the Hangman and you're asking questions about love and relationships, it's about letting go of an unattainable lover. That's an example. That would have brought about the possibility that someone that can be with you will be there for you once you let go of what's unattainable. But that's only one example. You possibly needed to let go of a vision of a particular kind of relationship as being the only way that you can be happy. If you were in a relationship, a long-term relationship at that time in the recent past, that too may have been at a crossroads. So if you thought that the relationship was great and fabulous, you needed to be sure to find out where your partner's head was in the connection. So that's the Hangman for your recent past, and it's paired with the Knight of Pentacles. Now the Knight of Pentacles is about messages, usually with regards to money and finance, because the Pentacles is about your income, coins, dividends. Okay, that's what Pentacles are. So you could have been likely to finally receive some news that you had been waiting on, and it was really good news. Keep in mind, the Knights is a practical card. It tells us to pay attention to the simple, mundane, boring, normal parts of your life. You probably heard the saying, take care of the little things and the big things will fall into place. Well, the Knight, it asks you to look at how you're handling your affairs. When it's talking about love and relationships, the Knight of Pentacles, it points to the responsibility and duty that's a part of any relationship. Because we all know love, it's not all wine and roses. True love is a willingness to work together to get through any rough spots and to work on the relationship. So you would have asked yourself in the recent past, how well are you meeting your responsibilities? Or that's what you should have asked yourself. Or that's what you did ask yourself. I think I just said that. But if you were single, Aries, if you were single in the recent past and you were looking for a relationship, it would have been a clear signal that you needed to switch up your routine, try new things if you wanted to meet someone. Because your normal search, your normal, usual hunt, it probably left very little to be desired. So you needed to switch up try some new approach, some new way of meeting people. All right, so those two cards are the recent past, and they're basically saying that your finances, they were probably looking good. Okay, probably looking really good with the Knight of Pentacles. But you have the Hangman though. You were at a crossroad about something. Yeah, you didn't know which way was up. You didn't know which way was down. In the recent past, you were confused. You had a lot of confusion going on. But your finances, it looks like it was probably pretty good. You could have also, like I said, received some type of message. Someone was coming in giving you good news, really good news with this Knight. And it was probably about money and finance, because like I said, the Pentacles is about money. So that's for the recent past. Let's move on down and take a look and see what we've got for the present time. We have the Chariot, and it's paired with the Justice card. Now the Chariot is about a lot of energy, but keep in mind, with this Chariot, it is not a free-for-all energy. It's directed, it's controlled, and it has a goal in mind. You're likely to be fairly clear on what your hopes and dreams involve and what you're willing to do to make them come true. This card is about determination and ambition. It's about getting things done and testing and proving that you've got what it takes. This is a sign that you should move forward with whatever you have in mind and in your heart. Give it your best shot. Remember, you'll need to use both your intellect and your heart in order to truly be successful at this time. And it's paired with Justice. Now, Justice is about the ideal of karma and law of cause and effect. It's important to remember that not everything you're dealing with is a direct result of your own actions or karma. Sometimes you're called upon to deal with the results of the actions of someone you care about. So make sure you don't blame yourself unnecessarily at this time. Also, keep in mind, if you're directly involved in a court case, it's likely to be resolved at least a large degree in your favor. So with these two cards paired together for your present time, there's some type of goal that you're trying to reach. You've got some hopes and dreams, and you're moving forward with them. Yeah, some type of plan that you have. You're getting things done, and you're proving that you've got what it takes. It's also bringing a lot of clarity and truth with this Justice card. So whatever you're trying to do, it involves your hopes and your dreams, and it's a good thing, because like I said, it's bringing things to life, because you got the Justice. It's bringing truth. It's bringing it's shedding light on situations and things. So that's what the Justice card it does. And yeah, you got a lot of energy at this time to embrace whatever clarity it brings. So there's a lot of truth that you'll be finding out, and you'll be moving forward and charging ahead with whatever you've learned. So that's for the present time. Now let's move on to the challenge. We have the Five of Wands, and it's paired with the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Wands is about competition. Okay, competition. It could be work, career, but sometimes it could be like a romantic rival. Don't be afraid of competing. Just know that you have something to offer and can be successful too. But keep in mind, you have to try to see results. Your need to believe in yourself is stronger than ever at this time. So make sure you're holding your head up high. Have faith that you'll end up in the place that's right for you. You also may be thinking of making a career change. Just know you can be successful with that too. Now, this Five of Wands is paired with the Five of Pentacles, which is about a time when life is probably feeling less than secure. The important thing to remember is that there is always help available when we need it, from forces seen and unseen. So you could be feeling alone. Like you see this lady in the picture, someone's holding her and walking her away from probably her home. So she's probably feeling alone, left out in the cold. Just know you have the capacity to change that. So reach out if this is you. If you feel like you're being left out in the cold, and as though everyone in the world has everything and you're the only one suffering, just realize that this is not the case. So do the best you can with what you have, but remember that the wise thing to do, if one needs help, is to go out and ask for it, because the help you need, it will come. So with these two cards paired together for your challenge, Five of Wands and Five of Pentacles, there's some type of competitive situation. It could be your partner is giving a lot of competition to the connection. Maybe someone is being pursued by several people. Okay, who knows what the competition is? Only you know what it is. And you shouldn't be afraid of competing, because you more than likely have a lot to offer in whatever situation this is. But because it's so competitive, it's making you feel alone and left out in the cold. And you're probably suffering mentally, or you're suffering in some way just because of all this competition. So that's what we have for the challenge. Now let's move on down and take a look at the outcome. We have the Six of Cups, and it's paired with the Queen of Swords. Now the Six of Cups, it's about nostalgia. You're looking back on how things used to be. It can be connected, but not always. It can be connected with children or childhood. Keep in mind, it's important not to spend too much time and effort thinking about the good old days, because we all have happy memories to reflect on from time to time. But if we start thinking the best of all the years have gone by, then that can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. The Six of Cups is paired with the Queen of Swords. This Queen of Swords, it points to a woman in your life. This woman, she's not to be trifled with. She'll often have hair on the dark end of the spectrum, dark hair, dark eyes, but it could go either way. Keep in mind, if this is not an actual person, this can point to you, Aries. You possibly needing to be forceful and honest in some type of situation just to get your needs met. You may need to put your foot down at this time. The Queen of Swords can indicate that your instincts, they're serving you well also. They're serving you well at this time. You already know what it is you want and need. Now you just have to go after it. This Queen of the Swords is a very forceful energy, which some people will find abrasive. So with Six of Cups, Queen and Queen of Swords, for your outcome is basically saying that there's some situation or either person in your life that's very forceful, and this person or this situation, it needs to be refocused towards the future. Okay, because whatever situation it is, it's probably about something in the past. There's maybe some person from the past is coming towards you, because the Six of Cups is about back in the day. Okay, so somebody from back in the day is coming towards you, and this person has a very forceful energy, and you'll find this person very abrasive. That's what I'm picking up. That's what I'm picking up from these two cards. Someone is going to be really forceful with you, and it's someone that you know from maybe childhood, or someone that's someone that you're maybe not connected with, and they're coming back, but they're being really forceful for some reason. So you have to figure out how to deal with this person. Because the connection, it needs to be refocused toward the future. Yeah, just to get it right. Just to make the connection right, it needs to be refocused towards the future. So whoever this is, they'll probably be really sharp and harsh with you. And to get it back right, or to get the connection in a better place, try to focus it towards the future, because they could be bringing up some stuff from the past. They're still holding on to something from the past that happened, or who knows what it is. But if you try to refocus it toward the future, let them know it's not about what happened then, or try to remind yourself it's not about what happened then, but we're in a new time, so let's refocus it towards the future. Okay, so Aries, I hope you enjoyed this reading. There's going to be a link below of the extended, and that way I'll go over a lot more of this reading. I just want to say I thank you so very much for watching. Please comment, please subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you'll get notified when I post my next reading. Also, I want to say I want to say that I'm wishing that you're having a wonderful 2020, and that I hope that you're having a great day, and I hope that your February is wonderful. So thank you for watching.